Today, the moon goes into Cancer, sign of healing, caring, nurturing, mothering, and those kinds of things, how we get our needs met and our batteries charged. We are heading into the full moon in Cancer early Saturday morning. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, January 2nd. As the moon enters Cancer, it opposes Mercury, now in Capricorn. We also have three planets in Capricorn, and Mars and Venus with the sun together in a stellium. And when we have that full moon, it will be opposing all three planets. So, in other words, we have this dynamic between caring Cancer and practical Capricorn. So, Capricorn brings the energy of foundations, systems, structures, how we get organized, planning, creating that infrastructure that's going to support us going forward. So, with Capricorn, we don't get the glory, but we have the system in place that can support the glory later on. And so it is a very, very important sign of the zodiac. And with the energy of the Cancer full moon, we'll be activating that Capricorn sun and Mercury, Mars, and Venus all in Capricorn as well, all of the inner planets. So, in other words, how are we taking that Capricorn energy, but honoring our needs? And the Cancer full moon invites us to really think about what we need, to ask ourselves, how am I going to get my battery charged? What do I need to fill up my cup? What nurtures me? Do I need rest? Do I need downtime? Do I need time with a friend? Do I need, like maybe you need to get something organized so that you feel supported, right? Whatever it is that is nurturing to you, whatever provides that feeling of caring for yourself. What is it that happens when you're caring for yourself is that you're seeing yourself as valuable. And that can be challenging for some of us sometimes, right? So seeing yourself as valuable, as worthy of caring, and caring about yourself, caring for yourself. And one reason, even if you have a hard time thinking about putting your own needs, making your own needs important, one thing to remember is that if you don't take care of yourself and get your own needs met, you can't be very effective for others, right? So even if you're not doing it for selfish reasons, do it for those other reasons. Do it for because you care about others, because you want them to be happy and feel cared for and have their needs met so they can be successful in their endeavors. And then maybe just a little bit of that could be true for you too, that you can support yourself to be more successful at being who you are, doing what you're here to do, and showing up in the ways that the world needs you to be here, to be yourself, to do what you do, to bring your gifts, your skills, your wisdom, your experience, even just your unique perspective, because I guarantee there is someone out there who needs what you have, even if that's just a joke, right? A sense of humor, a cup of tea, something that you can help with, something that you do that you're good at, that is fun for you, that you enjoy. That is how we heal the world together, is simply by being who we are and acknowledging that we deserve to be cared for. And then we can bring that caring and that healing energy out into the world around us. So, self-care first, and then we think about the wider world. And we're much more effective in in contributing to the caring of the wider world when our own needs have been met first. So, thinking about that and the foundations of caring and the systems and structures that help us be caring in the world whether that's our own routines, right? The system and structure of your day, and how you are showing up in caring, thoughtful ways, meaningful ways, that support humanity and support, people feeling cared for and loved. Because honestly, isn't that why we're here? Right? We're not here to fight with one another. We're not here to get our way or win or any of those things. We're here to be here for and with each other, to be that meaning, to be that spark of light, that ray of hope, that healing path for ourselves and one another. So, what does that look like for you in your life? How can you be more of that? And then, of course, how can we do that in the world too? And think about long term ways of meeting our needs and our community's needs and society's needs and human rights, and how we care for each other, how we make sure that our fellow human beings are clothed and housed and fed, and how do we answer those bigger picture questions and issues. So but we can start in our little world, right? And then there might be ways that you can think about making a contribution in that bigger way as well. But it's start with a microcosm, and then it will translate into the macrocosm. And so when we think about it the other way around, when we think, oh no, I have to fix society's problems before I can even think about myself or my own needs, or if we think I'm going to take care of all of my family members and myself last, right? It does not work. It's not sustainable. And Capricorn is about nothing if it's not about sustainability, right? Capricorn says make something that you can continue doing, make something that's sustainable, create systems and structures that work. So again, in a personal way, that just might be your daily routine, or prioritizing calling a friend, or writing a nice note to a coworker, or making something food wise, or whatever. And then on a bigger scale level, we can think about how we're putting together systems and structures that really work for all people in much better ways, because we are humans, we are creative, we are problem solvers. And 2026 will bring more of that energy of innovation and starting new possibilities, moving things in the right direction. So it's up to us. And we can start with this very first full moon of 2026 and say, I'm going to prioritize caring for itself and others. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms. I've got a guided meditation available for this Cancer full moon, and that is $15. It supports you with the energy of the Cancer full moon and helps you access your own inner wisdom and things that are already true for you that maybe you have gotten disconnected from. It can help you reconnect with those. It's a 30-minute guided meditation working with the energies of the Cancer full moon and providing that nurturing and nourishment for yourself. Great gift for yourself. I also have mini readings still available for at least another week or so into 2026, your highlights for the year. So check that out. Astrologyheals.com and transformationalastrology.com is my member site. I'm Marina Orms. Thanks for being here and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.